Hey guys, this is Joseph and today we are gonna be playing World of Warcraft. Focusing now with the pre-expansion event. Um, Still collecting all the sets from this micro event, especially with the leathers, the Alarm Defender leather set. Now probably most already know these are recolored from the back when they released the Argus patch in Legion expansion. Well, to say is, I was not expecting like, a new set from this kind of events. They're probably gonna have to wait until the release of the expansion. With that said, we are gonna be continuing. I got to see where is gonna be the next point where we're supposed to do the uh, lingering memories. Probably is Dragon Bleed, since this changes every hour. And as usual, someone is camping the portal area. That happens a lot. I mean, it blows my mind when you got wormhole on, you really can get crazy stuff. Like people camping certain areas, or you got one faction controlling the place. Alright, Radiant Echo active 0 seconds. This is to Swallow March. So we're gonna have to wait because I don't know. I had probably the zone is gonna change.
We have reasonable prices.
Alright, with this guy I only got 6 residual memories.
Thank you for
And I don't want to go inside the portal because I know it's gonna be a nice PvP fight. But I had to go. So I wanna see if I can escape with this because I don't want to like. Alright, so we got the residual memories. I got to collect like 10,000 to get all the whole set.
looms over these marshes still.
Well, what's going on with the camera? I actually remember what this event is referring. This is in the Barrens, one of the raids, one of the dungeons back in classic World of Warcraft. It was kind of weird dungeon, but I remember all these locations. And this little fella, he's stuck on the tree. Cell binding, lazy peons. Man, there is another light suit micro events because it looks like they changed also. I remember that last week was King Mosh, which it was T-Rex that you had to defeat. It was super easy to do, even this one is gonna take more time to complete. I had to keep checking the micro events here because they probably changed. But as far in reading all these take a while to complete. It's not like you can just go there and kill one enemy or suit boss there. This one takes time. NASA, and this little fella here got to level 17. Super convenient to go with one of your alts. If you want to level out faster. I actually put a reel talking about that, which this is the best moment that you can have in the whole. I mean, even before the beginning of the expansion, to actually level out alts. Right, here's the big one where you have to kill the T-Rex.
It's fascinating how strong Azeroth remembers these events.
And I hate that fear effect. So, and all of these little mini bosses had that thing. In Mosh, this one I remember. This is from Ungoro Crate. Um, it was one of the T-Rex. That was an elite, and it was basically the kind of thing that you get aggro toward death because it was supposed to be a level 60 T-Rex elite, so could kill you super easy. I have to be careful because there is 4 players around the place and I am alliance. Right, 225 points, and away to the next one. Crystal Power takes time. This one, Memory of King Gordok, is one of the last one that you can do. Oh, but there is 4 players here. Now this guy is gonna begin to attack you. That's the problem when you got 2 factions here in war mode. They take damage, and go to be a time where we're gonna focus on killing the enemy players depending on the amount of players in the area. Like for example, there is only 1 horde player versus like 6 alliance. Someone's gonna kill this guy. And ended up dying. Probably I should switch to Tan Expert because right now that definitely is gonna increase my chances to survive. Alright, Killing Board, Lazy Peons. This one takes time.
Are these Azeroth's memories?
Same binding. This one was, I remember this one was from the Eldrazi Classic World of Warcraft. This is one of the first quests that you get when you are playing on Eiffel. Alright, next one, Deviate the Lights.
It seems Azeroth has no need for restoring.
Looks like a Horde player is attacking an Alliance player. And that was a super tough player. It was a high warlock. So that dude was probably with elite gear and all that kind of stuff. Now this is the kind of thing that happens when you are playing with a war PP, but sometimes like this, because sometimes you are basically the losing team, and as far my experience, when you are doing war PP, numbers is what matters.
Remember this one.
And some of the time you're gonna have like 2 alliance player versus 6 horde players, so the opposite. I mean, of course, when you got the advantage, of course it's gonna be fun to play war PvP because your team is the one that's gonna dominate. But the other team when it's the opposite, when your team is actually the one that is being destroyed, it can get really tedious because then you know that at least that you team up with other players, you can go in certain parts. Like right now, I don't know what's going on, but I had seen the like this event had been a lot more against the Horde. Has been really few times with the PvP event that I had seen like too much Horde, too many against Alliance. I mean, definitely I got lucky. Because otherwise it could be the contrary, and I had like a lot of Horde versus few Alliance, then definitely it's gonna be tough to do the event.
Here we go again. Quite literally.
Most likely when that happened, when you got like your faction, I mean there is like way too much enemy players, and you are on war PvP, the best thing that you can do is just turn off war PvP, because otherwise you're gonna get annihilated. And this interesting thing is that I got seen way more players doing this event with Warmo off than we PvP on. So I guess most of the people prefer to do this kind of stuff with Warmo off, which is totally acceptable. I mean, sometimes people just want to enjoy the event and don't be attacked randomly by an enemy player. I'll be camping on the portals. Most of the time I had seen one of the factions camping the portal. And it can get really tedious. It happens. I mean, I'm an alliance player, but it's like I understand. Sometimes, I mean, things are unfair when a faction like your Horde and there is too many alliance player, or there is too many Horde and your alliance. I mean, things, and it happens with these kind of events. Like for example, here's gonna be a nice PvP battle because I've seen a good amount of Horde players. But honestly, I am seeing way more Alliance player than Horde. So it's no uh, quite fair, I will be saying. I definitely love this kind of things when you the fear effect and you got all these screen faces around the map. Nah, look at that. Okay, so it's gonna after we kill this boss, probably gonna be a super nice PvP battle. I'm seeing a really nice amount of horde players. So I will be see it's gonna be a nice battle there. We finish with this. Probably they destroy us. Probably we win. That's part of war PvP. And it's really fun when you got both teams. I mean, like same amount of players, and not like one team totally dominating the enemy team.
Onyxia's tyranny remained just a memory.
All right, I got 1,400 memory calendar fight. Let's see what we got here. I got a memory calendar. I need 20
These echoes must be contained.
to make the essence, and I had to buy also the ring because there is another mechanic with this event, which is making the ring, which you're supposed to have like all the 4 essence to use it with the ring.
What a peculiar memory for Azeroth
Which
to
I'm
show us.
really interested to see what's going to happen when you get all the essence. Looks like you get a promising item. Alright, and now Alliance are camping the portal area. And that's how it works on World PvP. Sometimes Horde, sometimes Alliance are camping the area, so... I never like to say, oh, this faction always do this. Now, I had seen the same thing in both factions. I always say depending on the player. Some players like to camp in the area. Alliance of Horse, they're gonna do the same thing. Alright, so like lifeless stone. So I had to basically infuse all the essence to be able to get this ring. And I had to clean all these bags. I got a lot of relics that I don't think I can. These are for Nantorus. Alright, the lifeless stone, so I got the ring. But the good thing is that you can transfer these memories to your Warband tombs. So I had to check which one I want to be the tomb that had all the essence. Maybe my Demon Hunter I'm gonna pick up. What the hell was that? I got a new sword for some reason. I got almost 3,000 residual essence, so we're good to go. I got 10 essence. Alright, I got memory on Easter Kingdom here. And I feel that's all the essence. So far I got 10 memory on Northern. I got 9 the Kalindor and 7 on Easter Kingdom. After I had to get 20 of each of one of these. So after I get the 10 more of these, 11 of these, and like 14 of this one, I can combine it in a bigger essence. And I guessing after that I have to put all the essence together, and then that's gonna make something happen with this ring, lifeless stone ring. So it's like a micro even here, and it's kind of, I mean, it takes a good amount of time because you need a ton of essence to be able to complete the ring, which I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen.
Here we go again.
Okay, this is the weirdest thing I've seen. There is no players here right now. Okay, I got a rogue here. Well, I definitely will be expecting more players. Probably they are doing another one of these mini objectives. Because right now we are only 2 players. Suddenly I see way more players here. And I got lucky that was an alliance air rogue. Otherwise I'll be most likely stabbed if it was a horde rogue. And I hate that fear spells. For some reason, it's casting that stuff way more often. I hate that. I hate these fear enemy bosses. Okay, we got more players coming. Nice. 2 rogues, nice. What a coincidence. Alright, finally the other players are joining now. Something that I definitely had noticed a lot is that When you got warm off doing this event, there is way more players, obviously, because also you got people playing with their ults. But also the thing that I have noticed is that since there is more players, what is happening, and that's happened with me with my one of my tunes when I was doing Dragon Bleed with this event, is that the server begins to get slow, and I was actually wondering if the server was going to crash, and it was totally unplayable because the lag, everybody was suffering. There was way too many players, and that generally caused the server to lag a lot. That's
We
something that I had
overcame
not
this once,
noticed
and we
with
will once
Warmo
more.
when you were playing with Warmo on. And I mean, it makes totally sense because you got more people wants to just enjoy the event and don't like care about other players attacking them. And these guys are doing PvP, which I don't want to. I mean, 1 versus 1, I don't like to like. Make it unfair for the whole player. Alright, so we got residual memories. I complete that micro event. We're still 39%. There is also the daily quest that you can do that requires you to kill one of the big bosses, and you get more residual essence.
We overcame this once, and we will once more.
The VI delights. This one probably makes. This is one abstract, I will say. This event is making reference to the fish back in World of Warcraft, a vanilla classic that you could have fish in the Barrens, which can turn you into a pirate or into ninja. So they decided to include that little part here on this event. Alright, so going with Memory of King Gordok, because this event, Memory of King Gordon and Memory of Mosh, are super fast to do.
It's fascinating how strong Azeroth remembers these events.
Like you only have to kill one mob, and that's it. Sane is going to
Are these echoes a message, or merely a response?
doing the King Moch and these two mini events are one of the fastest one that you can do. Alright, got memory calendar. And a lot of people here happy to get they level up their tombs. Man, I that is totally crazy. I mean, I see people we were more on leveling these, leveling the tools. I'm looking some people trying to level the tombs, and it blew my mind. We warm up on, and that's super risky because if a level 17 player just like give you a little attack, like just a little, you are dead. You are leveling your tombs. I honestly will be just switch to warm off to do that. Alright, 6%, and we got Onyxia.
Onyxia, the brood mother of the black dragon flight. We must take her down.
So once again, we got Onyxia, and so far I got 10 Memory of Noctrian, 12 the Calendar, and 7 Mr. Kingdoms. I definitely enjoying this even at the beginning. Thank you for the like, Cameron Bootsy. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Definitely enjoying this event, in my opinion. I got to admit, at the beginning, this event was a little broken, but gladly they fixed it, and now it's super nice to do it. I remember the first time I was doing this event, one of the objectives got glitched, and the final boss didn't appear, and everybody was so pissed off because they couldn't kill the last boss. That was back basically like 1 week ago. It was funny, and also a lot of people was pissed off since they couldn't kill the last boss. But now they fixed it, and everything is going super smooth. And look at here, we got a horde player trying to come here, and they kill me. These guys were attacking us. They got what they wanted. I mean, that was kind of silly. I don't know why they decided. They knew that they were outnumbered. We decided to mess around with the enemy faction there.
Are ours.
Okay, so with that we complete the weekly quest. Oh, I mean the daily quest, and it gives me 3K residual memories. Nice. So I'm gonna buy one of the Valorant Defender leather sets. Got the waist, and I can buy another one. In this case, I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy the shoulders. Alright, so really making progress with the sets. Like, I got to collect 4 more pieces, and I complete the set. Now keep in mind, guys, that there is two things with this event. One is the sets that you collect, and one is the memories that you collect. Which, in my opinion, I think this is like the main deal here. Collect the memories, and see what's gonna happen here with this ring. So far I got 10 memories on Northrian, 12 on Kalindor, 7 on Eastern Kingdom, and I think I can exchange that for my with my Warband. They added this new function here that is your Warband. Super convenient in my opinion. Actually, it feels too convenient. Which Warband bank this distance inhibitor, this one right here. So it's like some kind of kill bank, or it's only for your Warband. And I got here my other essence with my other tunes. So I got Memory of Kalindor 8, Memory of Star Kingdom 7. I'm gonna put it here. So this Warband only works where you, of course, the character that you got in Warband, I guess. You can also add more tats, cost 25,000 gold, a little excessive. So now we got enough Memory of Kalindors to combine to get the essence. Alright, so I got Essence of Kalindor, Essence of Northrian. And still I need 3 more for Memory of Eastern Kingdoms. So I got 2. I think there are 3 if I can correct. So right now I just need 6 more. Which what I'm gonna do is gonna activate one of the add-ons here called Alcoholic. So it's gonna show me what other toon has that same currency. Probably I already got the essence that I need to complete the ring. I really want to see what's happening when you combine the ring. Okay, yeah, and I got the essence. So apparently my Dead Knight had 7. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go to my Dead Knight. I'm gonna transfer the essence to the Warband bank. So we go now here, and then we're gonna be able to complete the essence for Star Kingdoms and see what's gonna happen with the ring. Which honestly I think that's the main thing with this event is to collect the essence or the memories. Alright, let's take a look. So right now I'm with my Dead Knight, which I don't see the essence. I don't know, I put it on the guild on my bank.
I live to serve. Fight with honor.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because I'm supposed to see the Alto Holy show me that this tomb has one of the essence that I need, but I don't see it. So I'm gonna check the bank. I don't know, Alto Holy got glitchy there. I'm gonna take a look. Also want to check how is the plate set. Okay, with the plate one that are from the plate, I still have to get 5 more pieces. No, this guy doesn't have the essence, so probably Alcoholic what's glitching out there. But I'm gonna just go with my Warlock and see if he has the essence that I needed. You know, probably I'm gonna have to keep doing the micro events. Alright, I'm gonna take a look. See, it has to be this stone, the one that had the essence that I needed to complete the ring. Alright, so he has Nortrian. And he doesn't have Kalindor, Esther Kingdom. Beautiful. Oh yeah, he had it right here. So see with my Demon Hunter. Right, so go back to my Demon Hunter, and it's kind of funny that I can send the SN by mail to my tombs, and I can also use the Warbands. Probably gonna be some limits where what things I can use in the Warbands and what thing I can send by mail. So I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna see what happened when we get all the essence, because yeah, most likely it has to be these 3 essence. I got 2. Alright, so let's see what happened when we combine all the essence. Memory Master Kingdom. So let's take a look and see what happened when you got all the essence. Esther Kingdoms, Kalindor, and Northrend, okay? And then you had the ring, a lifeless stone ring that you can acquire with the seller here, with this event. So let's see what happened. Infuse memories. Ban or Radiant Echoes. Oh, and you get an heirloom iron. Alright, that's interesting. So you get an heirloom iron after you do that. That's really cool. I mean, in my opinion, I think that was amazing that they include that part. Since you can use this when you're out to level up.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes.
So now that we complete that part, I'm gonna continue farming the sets. So far we need 4 more pieces, which we almost complete that part, and then we got the plate set, which I need 5 more pieces. The mail set, I don't know how many pieces we need. But so far I have completed the mage, the clothing set. I still need the plate, the mail set, and the other one, which is with this tune I want to get all the pieces.
The memory of Onyxia and
Oh,
her
have to be careful.
brood looms over these marshes still.
Oh, and the event is over. It happens quite often when I think it depends on when one of the players competing the whole event and disappear and you have to go to another place. I'm gonna go back to this one King Gordok.
I wonder what Azeroth is trying to tell us with these echoes.
This guy, uh, I don't know if he wasn't from. Most likely, this was a boss from. Uh, I forget the name of on the dungeon.
Onyxia, the brood mother of the black dragon flight. We must take her down.
Alright, now we're going back to Onyxia. And complete the event here. This is probably gonna be the last time. After that, it's gonna be switching to another place. I hear that it's like 17 minutes or probably 14 minutes before it changes place. And after completing that, I'm gonna be able to get okay, only 4 more pieces. If I'm super lucky, he's gonna throw one of the set pieces. and with that, we conclude another boss that we kill here. Well, that was we got a lot of stuff we today. I was super happy with this Heirloom ring. I'm gonna be posting maybe make a little guy about this ring.
I wonder what Azeroth is trying to tell us with these echoes.
Because that was super cool in my opinion.
Are these Azeroth's memories or ours?
Step on up. Have a good one.
There is another weapons that I still have to get, but everything is going to be on time. Even the companions, I had to get it. But I have to admit, we make a lot of progress, guys. I'm gonna be posting more information about the ring. I'm super happy with what we got today. But guys, I hope that you have enjoyed today's stream. I'm gonna be streaming a little shorter today. Um, got some stuff to do, panels to say. I'm gonna see Wednesday. I'm gonna be streaming Friday too. Needless to say, guys, I'm gonna be completing all the whole sets, the plate, mail, leather, and clothing sets. So we are gonna see, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed today's stream. I will see